What's up, everybody? So the other day I did an unboxing of the Ting V1, and I said that it had some main potential and the corner cutting was very good. As you can see, it goes over 45 line to line easily, and more than line to line actually easily. Can basically corner cut from anywhere, and I had to tighten it by a quarter turn because it popped on me and had a lot of corner twists in my first couple of saws, but now it's pretty good. And my current main, I don't know, but the one that I used to make, I'm kind of in between them right now, but I want to get more into that later. But my current main is the WRM 2021 Maglev edition, and out of the box, the Ting was performing just like this one, even though they have very different feels. For example, this feels much lighter to turn, it's more effortless. It's a much more smooth feeling, even though the WRM is Maglev edition. And this one is much more flexible. As you can see, that's why I got those pops, because of how loose and springy it was compared to this one, which is not as springy. And this is where I kind of ran into a lot of my problems, because on some algorithms I have some trouble controlling this one, like especially on G-perms, whereas this one I'm more like consistent with it, or I was whenever I practice more on this. But recently I've been using this one more, and I find the Ting to be much faster. Even though it's an older cube, it still has about the same quality as the new Maglev core. But the thing I really like about this is the feeling, because it's a super soft cube to turn and it's extremely quiet as well. Whereas this, it's very smooth here, but it's not soft exactly. It's more of like, I'm not sure how to describe this, but it's more snappy here, and it seems to have like a more crisp feeling, because I can feel more of the catches during the turns, whereas the small catches are very easily cut. You know, like here it looks snappy, but during actual algorithms, it doesn't feel that snappy. The thing is, with the Ting, I'm getting close to, if not better, my normal times. I actually almost just got another sub 10 average of 5 today, but then I messed up on my last solve, and I've only ever gotten one sub 10 average of 5 with this one. And that's kind of where things got interesting, because I messed up on this cube, whereas with this one, I didn't mess up at all. Like, it's a more reliable cube, technically, even though this one I get better times on. So it's kind of like a trade-off between the two aspects of the cubes. And I find that the reason that I get less reliable times with this one is that it was way too fast for me. Out of the box, if you saw the unboxing, it was extremely fast and effortless to turn. And then I also added some DNM 37, which probably wasn't that smart of a decision, but it just made it like a lot smoother and faster, obviously. So once I broke that in and it started to get extremely fast and I couldn't really control it that much, I added some weight 5 to it. And this is kind of where this started to overtake the WRM, because the weight 5 made it a lot more controllable, because it added a little bit of that gumminess and slowed it down just enough. It's still an extremely fast cube. Like, I can do U2s easily on this. Oh, there you go, that's a U3. And the weight 5 is kind of what made me love this cube a lot more. Like, I put some weight 5 in this, but it slowed it down quite a lot instead of making it more controllable as I hoped. So I might put in some DNM 37 to see how it fares with this one. But for now, this cube is slowly getting better and better and better, and it hasn't really gotten worse at all so far. It's just like the more I use it, I get more used to it, and the more I like this one over the WRM. And this is interesting because this has a lot more customization options. There's adjustable magnets, spring compression, and this is just the screw. And yet I still like this one more, because the magnet strength is perfect, because it's like a medium strong strength. If I do like compare it to the medium strong on this, it feels about the same. If not, it's a medium, And here I have it on medium strong, and it's still like doesn't really make that big of an impact on myself, the difference in magnet strength. And also the thing is with the Tengen, since it's so much smoother, for some reason that makes my F2L smoother as well. Like I have a lot fewer pauses, and when I do pause, it's a very short pause. I'm not sure because it has like primary internals or because of the color shades, because the color shades are slightly different on the two of these, and this has purple internals which look like black internals. And I can't really say that makes a difference, but if it does, then that is kind of a deal breaker if these internals kind of make my solve slower, because I do find that my recognition on primary internals are just a tiny bit better. And this may make a difference on which one I choose as my main, but right now I'm leaning a lot towards the Tengen V1. The more and more I use it, the more and more I love it over this one, as I said before. And it's weird because this is a newer cube. Corner cutting is good, but it gets stuck right here. It can't cut there, and then the Tengen can cut there very consistently. Like that's the only time it gets stuck, and then other times it works very well, you know. I just don't want to pull that hard because the corner stalks are kind of thin. But yeah, these are my thoughts for these cubes, and after making this review and pointing out all the flaws of each cube, I must say I have to choose the Tengen V1, which is very surprising, I know, but this is just a better cube for my turning style, and it may not be the better cube for your turning style because it is very flexible, and this can be a problem because if it flexes too much, you can lose control. I've had it fly out of my hands a couple of times. But yeah, these are just my thoughts. If you have your own thoughts, you can leave them in the comments down below. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you have not already. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.